Alright guys, welcome back. This is Mr. Jewell. We're looking at the first Math Notes video for Chapter 5. This is 5.1.3, Notation for Inverses. Now we talked about this back in 5.1.1, so we're just sort of solidifying it in Math Notes form. So real quick, it says, when given a function f of x, the notation for the inverse of the function is f of -1 of x. Note that the -1 is not a negative exponent. It's the mathematical symbol that indicates the undue or inverse function of f of x. They give us an example here that says, if f of x equals x cubed minus 1, then the inverse equals the cube root of x plus 1. Now we can check our inverses by making sure that if we get that the input of one becomes the output of the other. So let's check that real quick here by doing say f of let's do 2. So f of 2 says that 2 cubed minus 1 would be 8 minus 1, which would equal 7. So our input is 2. Our output is 7. We're going to check to see if this inverse function is correct by plugging in the output from the original function into our inverse function. So we're going to say f of -1 of 7 should equal 2. Let's see if it does. Cube root of 7 plus 1. So 7 plus 1 is 8, and the cube root of 8 is 2. So now in our inverse function, 7 is the input, 2 is the output, which is the reverse of the original function. So this same inverse notation is used to identify the inverse of trigonometric functions. For example, the inverse of sine of x is written as sine -1 of x, or inverse sine of x. And to leave you off today, guys, I have another little problem for you. If f of x equals x cubed minus 7 over 2, then find the inverse function. And I want you to check it the same way that I checked the problem up there. Have a good day.